Hey there, card folk. Dr. Speedrobo here. I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to do this. Genuinely, I'm telling you, after my last VCard video, I was like, I'm done. There's more important things for me to do, more important things for me to talk about, and I just didn't want this channel to become one of those channels where I just hammer on the same lolcow forever. Didn't want to do it. But I realized there's been so much happening with VCard that people have, one, asked me to talk about, and two, is genuinely interesting and comes with new lessons to learn about what not to do. I know. Listen, I knew VCard was going to keep screwing up, okay? We all knew it. But I didn't expect them to screw up in new ways. In ways that were worth discussing. So, let's get into it. Let's start with the 3 pieces of news and just go over them facts. So to get started, let's talk about the second set of VCards. Some of you might know, yes, it is actually getting a second booster set. They're doing it. What I really wanted to talk about with this set, though, is the artwork. The artwork is the most interesting part. I mean, we knew that they were going to add more keywords to the soup and staple in new mechanics. We knew that from the roadmap. I've already discussed why that is a terrible idea that you just don't want to do. We're not getting into that today. What I wanted to talk about was the artwork, because the artwork is what interested and shocked me. And it is the fact that the artwork in this set is way, way raunchier, to the point where I would say there is genuine fetish artwork in this set. Genuinely. Straight up, this set just has that speaks for itself. And I mean, even outside of that, the original, oh yeah, this one too. The original artwork in the first set of VCard, yes, it was definitely pushing the limit. This has just accelerated it. Like the level of lewdness that is in this set of VCard is genuinely on par with Luck and Logic, and I have not seen a sexualization acceleration this fast, except for arguably with Force of Will Company. And it is undeniably a sign that things aren't going well for VCard. Because, like I said, the last time I've seen a sexualization acceleration on this scale was with Force of Will, when things were going very, very poorly, and they thought their only way out of it was to just slam Gooner bait into their game hard and fast. And that is exactly what we're seeing here. So that's definitely not a good sign. And there's more about this that we'll discuss later. But that's the first piece of news is, oh boy, the artwork sure is. Oh yeah, and then they roped more celebrities into this, and it's like, oh boy. Oh boy, they sure did. Yippee. Oh yeah, one more thing to mention on this card list. They promised new elements were going to happen in each set, and that does not seem to be the case. That seems to have been a lie. That seems to have been complete bullshit. That's always good. That's great to see, you know, when a big advertised part of your big roadmap that's supposed to give people confidence in your game is just, oopsies! Good move. Granted, adding more elements would have been stupid to impossible. I'll give them that. But still, you're stuck between a rock and an impossible place. And I guess you chose the best option. I guess. Cool. Okay, next bit of news is the starter kits are completely fucked up. Huzzah! Yes, one of the only things VCard has ever done that was overall pretty fucking good. Yeah, they completely fucked it. So here's the thing. I didn't report on this when I first heard about it. I waited for more reports, more people to open the starter kits, make sure it was a consistent issue. Yeah, it is. Here's the gist. The card list that you get in the starter kit is just straight up wrong. The electric platinum deck is supposed to have Grass Guardian cards in your in one of your decks, as obviously because one of the decks is platinum grass. They just give you the wrong cards. They put in the electric guardian, so it doesn't do anything in your deck. It's worthless. So yeah, again, one of the few things they managed to, it's just, oh my god, it is insane how they managed to fuck that up. It's wild, and yes, I have confirmation that this is a consistent problem. This is a problem with all of the products, all of the decks. So, on to the big piece of news. We need to talk about the Reddit AMA. So, first thing I gotta say off the bat, this didn't go well for the VCard team. That is obviously demonstrated by this summary written by a community member. I want to be clear. I had nothing to do with this post. This is literally from a community member that I saw. And it's part of the inspiration of this video, to be completely honest. This is the main reason why I'm here, and I felt making this video was worth doing. Because there has been a big shift in the VCard community from completely blind, sycophantic positivity and sucking of Shy Lily's toes to, oh, wait a minute, actually this all smells like bullshit and I feel like I'm getting scammed. That's been the shift, and this really shows it. The link is in the description. Please go read it, and also please go read the actual Q&A. Go read all of these comments, go check all the references, make sure we aren't bullshitting you, and come to your own interpretations based on what the VCard team said. But we're going to be hitting the highlights. First thing I want to bring up, this AMA happened 3 days ago. And keep in mind, it's launch day for VCard Set 2. I am recording this 7 hours before this set goes live. What the fuck are you doing? It's too late. It's too late to do anything. It's too late to act on this feedback. The pre-orders are going live right now, right as you're making this. Your product is locked in. Your SKUs are locked in. Your price is locked in. You've already had this planned out. And honestly, you should be getting this product printed now. And if you aren't, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're doing all the problems again. You're going to have all the problems delivering again. People are still waiting on their fucking unlimited shit. People are still waiting on all their Cinder merch. God, what are you doing? So, if doing this AMA, you're not going to be able to act on any of the feedback. It's only going to piss people off. This was a horrible idea from the get-go. Additionally, you're doing more pre-orders for more FOMO bullshit when you haven't even fulfilled your previous obligations. Guys, ring-da-ding-da-ding in the TCG industry, okay? That's MetaZoo shit. Remember what happened with MetaZoo? 'Cause it wasn't good. Oh, these guys are just doing every single possible fuck-up, famous fuck-up in my entire industry, and bumbling through as maximum tourists. That's my cat playing with toys in the background. That's what that noise was. Don't worry about it. So, let's talk about some more of the shit that was said. here's kind of like the big ones. There's going to be a massive price hike on this product. And how they are excusing it is, oh, you're getting 4 extra packs per box, which brings the box count from that kind of like weird non-standard number to a standard number in the industry. And they are increasing the price by $20 for only 4 extra packs. First off, not great. Secondly, it's actually not a $20 price hike, because we have confirmation that they are not going to be doing the free shipping codes for this VCard product. I haven't looked that much into the shipping. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm anticipating. Again, I am recording this before the product goes live. Go to their website, vcard.com, I think. Is that right? Yeah, vcardtcg.com. Sorry. And check it out for yourself. Drop a box in the cart if they haven't already been completely scalped yet. Let's talk about reprints. Kind of the elephant in the room. This is the thing that everybody can get behind. Even the most diehard VCard fans are getting behind this. Reprints. Are they going to do them? The answer is overall no. Not really. They did say right here, I found the specific comment I was looking for. No plans for booster box reprints, but we've got some other products coming later this year that might help. Okay. That's something, right? They are saying that they might reprint something in a different product that's out of the booster boxes. Sure. But they've also stated in this very specific AMA that there are powerful cards in set 1 and set 2 that will blatantly never get reprinted. They are Magic the Gathering reserved listing this shit to the extreme. No one liked that. Just to put it bluntly, no one thought that was good. And those are basically the highlights of answers that we got. Like I said, definitely go read this. There's more that I didn't cover. It's interesting, but yeah, those are the highlights. Those are the big highlights. This was a bad idea, executed poorly. They're jacking up the price. They're going to continue to scalp at conventions. I believe they said it was that they're going to sell boxes for $200 at convention moving forward. Sweet. I love it when the company scalps their own product. That's so cool. Thanks, guys. And no reprints. You know, fucking called it. Called it. Last video. You can go check. I was like, they're not going to reprint shit. Ta-da! So, with all this in mind, what's the context? What are we looking at? What's the dealio? What's the story here? I don't think they're going to make it past set 3. At this point, I think they're going to do a set 3. They might not even do that. I think they'll do a set 3. I don't think they're making it past set 3. I really don't. I'm calling my shot. Set 3 is going to be the last set of VCard. And the reason why I'm saying that is the community sentiment is so hostile right now. This extremely critical, extremely negative breakdown of the Q&A has more upvotes than the actual Q&A. That speaks volumes. The general VCard community has more or less caught up to where I've been from day one, from the looks of it. I have had literal scalpers, people who literally bought VCard Set 1 for the express and explicit purpose of flipping it on eBay to turn a profit, contact me about set 2 and say, I'm out. I'm not buying this. Hey there, editing Speedrobo, coming in to add a little bit of context to what I'm saying here. Well, it might sound that scalpers pissing off is a good thing. It's the reason why they're leaving that makes this not good. They aren't leaving because of any action VCard has taken. VCard hasn't taken any positive action. There's still no reprints. They aren't promoting organized play. They aren't adding any scalper protections to their orders. They're still doing pre-orders on all this bullshit. All of that makes this a scalper's wet dream. They haven't changed how they're selling this set compared to the first set. They haven't changed how they're marketing this set compared to the first set. Not really. Okay, so why are the scalpers leaving? They're leaving because they've heard the music stop and they know the party's over. That's your core demographic. Your VCard. Listen to me. Shy Lily, come here. I know you're fucking watching this. I know you're hearing me. Your core demographic is leaving. They're done. They're out. I always knew this was going to happen because scalpers, pump and dumpers, and eBay flippers like this, they don't stick around long. 3 sets, 4 sets, tops. Generally 2. 2's the average. That's why TCGs die in 2 sets. Oh. Right? Okay, so how other games in the past have lived through this, like Force of Will, we'll bring them up again, is they've actually had a solid foundation of players, okay, that have made up their core foundation of their game, because it's a game. You're supposed to play it, okay? Do you understand that? You're supposed to play games. They're meant to be played, okay? You don't have that foundation VCard. That's not a thing you have. When the scalpers and flippers leave, there's no one left to pick up the shortfall and catch you. It is game over. The only category that you possibly have that may be able to hold up this diseased house of cards you have going on is Shy Lily simps and the collectors. That's it. Is that enough? Maybe. I'll be honest. Maybe. I don't think so, but it's possible that that might be enough. We'll see. But, yeah, we're still doing total tourist shit. And the entire VCard team is guilty of this, not just Shy Lily at this point, and it's obvious. Maybe stop. So, to summarize, I want to show this tweet and my response to it, as I think that this perfectly encapsulates the big main problem that VCard is having right now. And that is that they are pulling themselves in every possible direction, in completely incompatible directions, and stating multiple goals publicly that are factually incompatible with each other. They say, we have built a solid foundation for a legendary TCG. That is provably false, and we all know it. The launch of VCard was a disaster on a scale that spread into multiple different communities, being the topic of the month earlier this year. Big faces in the VTuber space covered this. Big faces in the TCG space covered this. VCard. Who the fuck do you think you're kidding when you say obvious bullshit like building a solid foundation? No, you haven't. You are working from a detriment, and you need to show an understanding of that and a humility towards that while trying to genuinely do the best and improve for the people you have scammed. That is what you need to be doing. You say you want to be in game stores, and at the same time, you also say you want to do even more spicier artwork. That you're interested in that you've thrown that idea around. These are not compatible. You say you want to have a game that is played. You talk about your new keywords and gameplay mechanics. And in the same breath, you say that you will never reprint anything, your product is only available for a limited time, and fuck it, we're not going to do anything about scalpers scooping up box after box after box after box after box to flip on eBay for $350. You can't do both, VCard. You need to decide and be clear about it. Do you want to make a TCG? Or do you want to make a FOMO-driven collectible speculative asset in the same vein as all the rest of Gamer Supps' stupid, bullshit, pointless, garbage collectible nonsense? What do you want? You need to pick one. Because guess what? Your own community sees through it. They're tired of this. We're all tired of this. And so this is the lesson that I have to give developers out here. If even a game with as much star power behind it, like VCard, can't do both. They can't have both. They can't have a player-first gameplay-driven experience along with a hyper-collectible FOMO investor bro mindset. It's not possible. VCard can't pull it off. They're backed by Gamer Supps, an extremely reputable company. A company that is known for making and selling and producing high-quality collectibles. Like them or not, I certainly don't. Those are the facts. VCard has immense star power. One of the best, most popular, most viable brands of celebrity influence is circling VCard. They have their own influencer marketing built into this. This is a big brand TCG. And they can't pull it off. So, to all of my other developers out there who are thinking about doing a TCG and are convinced that they can pull off having collectibles, rarities, limited drops, high collectability, and truly a game that is meant to be played for the players. If VCard can't pull it off, what makes you think you can? And I want you to take that home with you. That's, I think, the most interesting takeaway from the VCard news tonight. So, I'm going to do what I always like to do in closing. I'm going to give you an honest game recommendation. If you want a easy to play, easy to learn, super simple yet very satisfying card game experience with a big brand attached, I recommend checking out Ultraman, which, by the way, unlike with Rift Runners, these guys aren't paying my other company for any help. I don't have any relationship like that with them. I just met these guys at Gen Con, did an interview, and I'm getting my store registered to carry their products. I just like the game. I strongly recommend giving Ultraman card game a check. The gameplay's genuinely super simple. I picked it up in 5 minutes. Really easy to learn, but it's fast, it's satisfying. Product quality's great. No notes there. Card quality, absolutely fantastic. I gotta say, overall, Ultraman, kind of kicking butt. If you looked at VCard and you thought that was pretty neat, you might like Ultraman too. Check it out. Man, I just wish VCard just was doing better. I really do. I wish that they would stop being themselves. Like, guys, if you want to be a real card game, you can. But you need to stop this. And if you don't want to be a real card game, and you don't want to stop this, then the least you can do is be honest. I've been Dr. Speedrobo. Hope you had a good time. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon.
We didn't even try!